Hello, my dears, and welcome back. I'm projecting because my computer's audio has been a little strange lately. I'm working on fixing that. It's been a crazy time. We've had a lot of astrological events happen since the last time we talked. The planetary parade happened at the end of February. The 222 portal was followed directly by Mars Direct the next day. What did we have? We had the Pisces new moon with the planetary parade the next day. Insanity. And I have been going through a time. So that's why I haven't been 222 on the clock. That's why I haven't been posting. Life has been very, very, very stressful. But we're working through it over here, okay? I'm really curious to hear in the comments about how these astrological events have been affecting all of you, because it's been a lot. I don't know if you can tell by my energy, but I am losing my mind, personally. So please don't tell me in the comments that my audio is low. I know it is, and I'm doing things to make it better. So we're working with what we got at the moment. So right away we have the Magician, the Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Nine of Cups. So to me, this feels like the universe, God, whatever you believe in, reminding you that you are the arbiter of your own destiny. If you feel like things have really been challenging you lately, like you need to remember that there is a higher divine plan going on. That if things are falling apart in your life right now, tower moments never strike things out of our life that are meant to be there. Or at least not in the form that they were. You know? Sometimes people leave our lives for a time and come back when things are different. Sometimes healing needs to be done before reconciliations can happen. But this is a reminder that you have the power within you to change the course of your life. Maybe it's going to take more effort than you feel that you have in you right now. And I'm not trying to make this sound easy or effortless or simple, because I know it's not. But you do have the power within you to create any changes in your life that you want. It might not be a short process. It might not be pretty. I don't know why that happens. I guess when I give a thumbs up. You may be being asked to feel your feelings right now. No matter how disgusting and vile that is, new levels of healing may be being asked of you right now. That's not easy. New levels of self-awareness, new levels of growth. I recently got some downloads about ways that I need to grow up in my life. And while that's not easy and that's not a short process, it feels good to look at the places that I need to grow, to be honest with myself, to do that shadow work. So maybe some shadow work is being called on of you right now to really take an honest account of the places that you need to grow. Really take an honest account of where you've been screwing up. An honest account of the patterns that are showing up in your life. An honest account of where your wounding is showing up. That's not easy. I validate that. Could feel like your material world is ass backwards right now. Look at the larger themes that are at play. Is this a common pattern for you? What healing can be done to make sure that you don't wind up in these same patterns anymore? What wounding needs to be addressed? I was talking to a good friend yesterday, and we both said emphatically, nobody has no work to do on themselves. I don't care how connected to your family you are, how sweet your childhood was. Nobody has no work to do on themselves. How rich you grew up. You could have been born to the most worked on themselves, healed themselves, healing themselves, attachment style conscious parents in the world. You're still going to have work to do on yourself. And I'd say the majority of us do not come from parents who have worked their asses off on themselves and have made sure that their kids are securely attached and taken care of and well adjusted. So if you're out there thinking, God, why aren't things working out for me? I'm perfect. I would really contend with that. And I am a person who has been through some life. And I truly, correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe I'm just thinking this because this is my experience, but I truly don't think that people commit to a path of deep healing and change unless they hit some kind of bottom. Because the path of healing and deep, massive change is ugly and brutal. The spiritual path is not for the faint of heart. It is brutal. And you don't sign up for a path like that, usually, unless you got some major bottom motivating you along that path. Some kind of loss, some kind of homelessness, some kind of real swift, ugly kick in the ass that life has given you. Don't let it get there. You don't have to hit a bottom to precipitate massive change in your life. Maybe this video is the message for you to come to some kind of awareness about what's not working in your life and do something about it. Because our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. So if there's something that's happening in your outer world that you're not happy with, there's something on the inside that is calling for your attention. And if you want to get here to a place of stability, that is possible for you. It came out in this reading. The Nine of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment, contentment, happiness, but the meaning of this card calls attention to the fact that this guy's sitting on a wooden bench, so he's not going to be comfortable there forever. Things are always in a constant state of change, always in a constant state of flux. The Nine of Cups came out. We're not at the 10 yet. We're not at that place where there is lasting contentment. This wooden bench is a sign of, yeah, you're going to get there pretty soon. It's going to take some more work. It's going to take some more self-knowledge. It's going to take some more acknowledgement of your own power to change your situation. The path of spiritual healing is not all meditation cushions and peace signs and all that. The path of spiritual growth is hard. It's a lifelong commitment. It's beautiful. It's juicy. It's gorgeous. It's amazing. It's 100,000% worth it. And the gifts are innumerable, immeasurable. But man, you better be ready to go to the depths of hell over and over and over again. In untold amounts of times, different ways. It's like, you know how people tell you never look in a mirror when you're on psychedelics? Why do you think people tell you that? The type of people who tell you that are probably people who are afraid to face themselves. Do that. Look at yourself in the mirror in with a higher state of consciousness. You don't have to go out and do psychedelics and stare at yourself in the mirror, but it might help. Because anything that you're not happy with in your life, it's coming from somewhere inside. Now, I'm not talking about abuse or horrible things that people are doing to you. Things like that. That is not your fault. That is not a reflection of you. You know? But our outer life is a reflection of our inner self. By and large, we only attract things that are a vibrational match for us. So if you're sitting here looking out at everybody in your life and how they're fucked up, he's fucked up, she's fucked up, my girlfriend did this, oh, she's a bitch. What made you a vibrational match to that situation, person, place, thing, or situation in the first place? And I'm not saying that anyone is white as snow, that one person in a situation is perfect or whatever. Every relationship has at least two people in it. If you're the type of person who has a relationship fall apart and just wants to sit in pointing the finger out and this person is so fucked up and this person's crazy, you know, all my exes were crazy, blah, blah, blah. You are missing out on such a rich opportunity to grow yourself. You are missing out on such a rich opportunity to heal. And you wonder why all your exes kind of, in a lot of ways, look the same. And I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about are kind of the same. Show a same pattern if you're conscious of it. If you can become conscious of it. What in you keeps attracting the same person in a different body? And you can sit there and say, oh, they were all this, they were all this. Okay. There's a reason that you were a vibrational match to them. These messages are for somebody because this seems to have not a whole lot to do with the cards. But in order to really fully realize your magician energy, your co-creation of your greatest life with the universe, there's a lot of inner work that has to happen. We love to manifest. We love to, subliminals and creating my best life and all this. But sometimes I would venture to say 100% of the time, you're not going to manifest your perfect life, whatever you think that is, if there's a bunch of junk and shit in your soul that you are unwilling to look at. Or you're just going to keep winding up in the same relationship, the same living situation over and over again, wondering, how the fuck do I keep getting here? I don't deserve this. I deserve better. Yes, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do deserve better. But honey, you got to look at what in you is attracting these situations and heal that. I don't think any soul on this planet has no work to do on themselves. Whoa. Spiritual cleansing. Is it the last card in the deck? Wow. It is a time for a spiritual cleansing of the body, mind, or spaces in which you reside. There is an imbalance, stuck energies, or heaviness in your environment that needs to be released before proceeding further. We are out here. And trust me, I don't just get on here and talk some shit that I'm not practicing in my own life. I am in the trenches with you for all of it. 100% of this journey, I am here on it. You know? I am observing myself. I'm doing the disgusting, filthy, self-facing. Trust me. I don't know how. I don't look like it. But I've been crying my eyes out the last several days. I was just crying like an hour ago. I'm doing this filthy work right next to you. Facing myself, facing my patterns, facing my traumas, my wounding. So, we out here. Take it easy. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. I'll see you next time.